I just found out from our lady at Walmart that they are no longer going to be selling the cranberry lime clear American here. So that's really, really sad because the cranberry lime was like one of my favorites. It's the one that I told you all tasted just like a Pixie Stick Martini. She said they're not going to be getting it anymore. So some of you that have not been able to get it, like Rachel, you'll have to tell me if you start seeing the cranberry lime in your store. Also, she said that the 4-packs of strawberries, she didn't know if she was going to be able to get those anymore. They don't even have any right now. She's going to the back to look for me right now to see if they have any strawberry, the great big strawberry, because they were all out here. But yeah, it's disappointing. I'll have to check the Walmart in Lexington to see if I can get some of those cranberry lime ones. Kevin is out mowing the yard for the first time this year, and it keeps dying on him. And I think it's because the grass is so tall. He's having to go really, really slow. I don't think anybody realizes how tall this grass is until I'm standing in the front window. I don't think anybody realizes how tall it is until they get out there and they start mowing. And then it's like, yeah, that needed to be done. But the weather keeps going back and forth. We have snow one day and then it'll be hot the next day. So it's like, this is the first chance he's really gotten to do it. So anyway, better late than never, right? Nakuso contacted me, I hope I'm saying that right, contacted me on Twitter and asked if we would be interested, if we would choose something. They're like, please pick out something from Wisconsin River Meats to try on me. And I about died. And so Kevin went to their website and Kevin said to choose anything from the...
That's a pretty much anything.
Yeah, but you said a certain section because Kevin thought it would be different. I don't remember what section. You called it something specific. But the Nakuso wrote to them, thank you for the hard work. I am ordering this as a gift for a food reviewer, Tammy Dunn. And so they wrote in pen, well, then we better do an excellent job then. Ha, Davey. So they actually did read your email. And so they're giving us...
yeah, David is the person that...
The person from Wisconsin River Meats. So we will talk about their website and all of that when we do the review. And they have... This is an order form. They have a ton of stuff to order on their website.
They have tons of stuff.
It's amazing. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is...
Well, I can tell you what the order said. It was the elk combo 3-pack is what it said.
We have, yeah, and here we go. Elk sticks. And you know, Andrew's been wanting to try some different stuff like this. Elk Landjagger, is that how you pronounce that? Landjagger?
Yeah, probably. It's like a sausage. It's the sausages that have the little casing between them that Andrew likes to do nunchucks with. That's that.
Yeah, but Silke sends.
Yeah,
he loves that meat that Silke sends. And lastly, elk summer sausage. Wild game, that's what it was. Kevin said, I think that's
any of the wild game.
Any of the wild game.
Beef, you know, we have beef jerky. Let me see this one. Let me see if it's the same. Yeah, what impressed me, they all mix the meat with beef as well. They all do. Every wild game jerky I've ever seen, they mix it with beef as well.
Right.
What's good about these is the elk is first. Okay. Sometimes the beef is first, and there's very little venison or elk or buffalo or whatever. These actually, the elk is first. Yeah. So that's cool. I like that.
That's the first ingredient. So and look, this has a little like string on it.
It's their casing.
So that you can pull it maybe?
No, it's just that.
Or
when they stuffed the casing, that was just, that could have been what they hung it up out of. It could have been just a piece of casing hanging out the end. I don't know.
Thank you very much.
Because they're not cheap.
They're not cheap at all. It says award winning, which is nice. Yeah, it's not cheap. So,
it doesn't sound
it doesn't say, but it gives.
Oh, it does right there.
It gives prices on the back.
I mean, it wasn't ridiculously expensive either.
Okay, the elk combo pack.
Yeah, $21.
$21.65. That's not bad.
That's not bad for the amount of
for
stuff
all
you
this
get.
meat. But thank you for buying this for us,
Oh, yeah.
so that we can review it. I think that's absolutely awesome. I can't wait. It'll be fun.
The textures will be different.
This is from Josh?
Yeah.
This is from Josh. Yes, Josh in Minnesota. Yeah, he's funny because I'll be watching his Snapchat, and like it's fine here today, and you just saw Kevin was mowing the yard. I showed you out the front window. Kevin was mowing the yard, and it's fine here, but I'll see Josh on his Snapchat, and it's like a blizzard.
Well, it's supposed to snow tomorrow here.
It literally is like a blizzard, and he's out walking in it like alone because you wouldn't catch me walking out in that. Some random stuff from Holland that I thought would be fun to review. My brother recently took a trip to Amsterdam, and his Facebook photos remind me of these Dutch chocolate hagelslag sprinkles that I would get from the international market. Same general concept as Nutella, an excuse to put chocolate on toast. Yes. A gift from Stonewall Kitchen.
There's some.
I originally intended to send this during the holidays, but ultimately I decided to wait until I had other items to send with it to fill a flat rate shipping box.
And it's heavy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's a heavy box. And there's that.
Okay, this is coffee flavored wafers.
The Europeans know how to do wafers.
I don't know that we've had coffee flavored wafers. Stroop waffles. I love Stroop waffles, but
that's what I'm saying. They know how to do
these are
wafers.
chocolate caramel, and they're new. And I have not seen those in any store around here. I love the Stroop waffles.
Okay, this is what he was talking about, the sprinkles to put on bread.
Because we did the fairy bread. We made the Australian fairy bread. Oh gosh. That's literally full of just sprinkles.
Yeah.
Fruit sprinkles.
This one's got some sugar coming on it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's look at all the different ones they have. Of course, they're in.
They have
They're in
like
Dutch.
chocolate ones and fruit.
Here's
and,
chocolate. There's milk chocolate. I don't know what pure is that. You think that's dark? Kind of looks like dark.
Probably a milk and dark, yeah.
And you literally, they come with a pour spout.
That's crazy, like sugar. A pour spout. I mean, it's weird to us. My friend Sandra that lives in Australia, she was talking to me on Facebook, and she's like, she said you can't have a kid's birthday party without fairy bread, and it's just very, very common in Australia, and over here I had never heard of it. I told her, I said, I thought it was a new thing, a new craze that was going around. Fairy bread, and you put sprinkles on the bread. I just thought it was new. It's not new. It's been around. She said they were doing it when she was a kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just.
So I wonder if they do stuff like cinnamon toast with butter and cinnamon and sugar sprinkled on top of the bacon in the oven, because that's our kind of fairy bread.
Cinnamon toast.
Yeah.
So you'll have to let us know if you all do cinnamon toast. Real simple. So this is basically, we're going to be making some more fairy bread. This is awesome. And thank you.
This is a Stonewall Kitchen box, and it is very heavy, so I don't blame you for holding on to it.
I'm assuming the same sprinkles here, like if you had a cake, you could put them on a cake or cupcakes.
You have to taste them to know.
Yeah, we'll find out when we do the review.
Or cupcakes, yeah.
Okay, Stonewall Kitchen.
I'll let you pull them out.
What is this?
It's jelly. Is it all the same?
Yes.
Yeah, you got a year's supply here.
Yes. Well.
Yep, peach jam.
Yeah.
It's all peach jam road.
Yes. Well, he started this, so it's yeah, it's your fault. This would be your fault anyway. This is awesome. Thank you so much, Josh. I know how much these cost, so I really appreciate it. And we always have to drive 40 minutes to be able to get these. It does give me an excuse to go in a really expensive grocery store that I wouldn't ordinarily go in. But
we usually find something in there.
Oh yeah,
besides those,
we usually find some really cool, just like those 7-layer cookies that we tried. They were in that store, and we would have never seen those anywhere else. Would we have seen those? It's other than that store, and they're so delicious. So thank you very much. I cannot wait to try this and the meats. This is gonna be a lot of cool reviews coming soon. It is Saturday and I want to show you outside. It is snowing. we have nice weather and then we get this. So it started snowing. It was supposed to start about 4 in the morning, so it might have, you can see the neighbors. The neighbors have planted a tree. They've actually planted 2 trees, but you can only see one from here. And so because, you know, we thought spring was here, and Kevin mowed the yard yesterday. Isn't that hilarious? I just showed Kevin mowing the yard, and it looked beautiful, and now it's snowing outside. So, but I'm still glad he got the yard mowed because it looked really good when he was finished, and there was a lot more. I'm in the dark, in the light. Carol Ann, that's what I think about, in the light. Carol Ann. Anyway, I'm crazy. I know I am half crazy. I'm waiting for Ander to get here. Ander's gonna come over. We have a lot of food to try. You all have been so generous, but it means that we have a lot of things to try that even if Kevin, with all the food that you send us and all the food we buy on our own, it would take us months and months to get through it if we didn't do a lot at one time. This was in a mail bag, but it's from Shelby in California, and so I'm gonna open the box. I have no idea what Shelby may have sent us, so hang tight while I'm opening this box. Oh, wait a minute. I think I do know what she sent it to. I had forgotten. Yes. She sent us some C's chocolates. Yes, I remember this now. She sent us a C's candy. This is a peanut butter egg. Actually, there are 2 peanut butter eggs and 2 chocolate butter eggs from C's Chocolate. Thank you so much. Yes, of course. She had contacted me and I just completely forgot. I've been back on the computer making videos, and so my mind wasn't thinking of what she could have sent. Thank you very much for these. Yes, they look like they're in perfect condition. I know she was worried about how they would come. It looks like this one has a chick on top, and this one, it looks like it's supposed to have a chick on top. So the chick probably fell off somewhere in there because I can see the indentation on the top where it was supposed to be, but it is fine. And we have actually had both of these from Sarah, so that's okay though. That means that we just get to enjoy these, which we love to do. As much as we love to do the reviews and try new things, it's just nice to be able to just open something and enjoy it. And if I had looked a little bit closer, I would have seen that Shelby wrote a note that said, "No review is necessary." She said, "Tammy, Kevin, Ashley, and family, here's a very belated Easter treat for you all to enjoy. No review is necessary, just enjoy. Thank you for everything you do and the joy you bring to our lives, Shelby." Thank you again, Shelby. So it is now Saturday evening. It is 8 o'clock at night, and all that I've done all day long is made videos. Literally, that's all that I've done all day. And I still have a ton to make, but it's okay. I mean, I'm thrilled that I'm getting some work done. Normally, Kevin and I would go shopping on Saturday, but we got our shopping done yesterday, thank goodness, because the weather was a lot nicer than it is today. So we got our our shopping done yesterday, so we didn't have to go out today at all. And well, we haven't had to go out so far. So I've gotten videos made, a lot of videos made. So I told Kevin just a while ago, I said, will you set it up on the computer to record Trading Spaces, because Trading Spaces premieres tonight. And Kevin said, wait a minute, I like watching that too. He said, I want to watch that too. Well, I didn't know. I knew he liked to watch it back in the day, but I didn't know he was interested in it now. So he's watching it with me. It's getting ready to come on. We're going to have to, apparently it's on for 2, I'm sorry, I'm screaming.
10:10 goes off.
It goes off at 10:10. It's on for 2 hours. So we're going to get to watch like, what, an hour of it? And then we'll have to, there's one cat, then we'll have to, this is the only cat that lays up here. The other one lays in the kitchen most of the time. We'll get to watch the first hour, and then we'll have to leave. He'll have to record the second hour because we're going to pick Ashley up from the airport tonight. She is getting back in. I mentioned last week, on last week's vlog, that she went to Oklahoma, and she went to a conference, and she talked about it and all that stuff. And so we're going to pick her up tonight from the airport, and we'll actually be out in the car in the dark, driving on the road in the dark. We don't get out in the dark very often. So we'll have to watch
that's when she did hay on the wall.
Oh, we're watching the hay episode. Dun dun dun. Yeah, it was horrible. Horrible. And the woman went in and it's like, my kids are going to be picking it off the wall.
Are you ready to trade spaces? But first, the whole gang is together again for one zany reunion. It's a whole night of trading spaces, and it all starts right now.
No, that's that's Delta. It says Delta.
Be them. Yeah, very well could be them.
I bet it is.
It's probably our. Yeah, it's Ashley. Yeah, landed.
Yep, that's Ashley's plane. She just landed. Yay! We're at the front door because we're gonna spy on the neighbor across the street. This is how I spy on the neighbor. Ha ha ha. Guido's barking because he thinks I'm leaving or something. They're getting a new roof put on their house across the street. And I don't want to go up there and I don't want to hang the camera out the window or the front door, so I'm peeking this way. So he's getting a new roof, and it's weird because it's a Sunday. He's getting a new roof on a Sunday. You would think that they would do it during the week. But no, they're doing it now. So, and I guess it's a good day to be doing it. I mean, that guy's wearing short sleeves. It's in the 40s, so it's cold, and you can bet that the wind is blowing up there. But at least the sun's not beating down on them either. But it hasn't been noisy. I mean, I haven't heard anything. So, I'm glad he's getting him a new roof. I'm glad we got ours done. It's nice to have it done, that's for sure. I have set the camera up out in the hallway. I just got off the bike, and I want to show you what I go through every morning with Chapel, because he is a very naughty boy. and he likes to get into things. So I wanted to show you how he behaves every morning. Do another BuzzFeed quiz since these are popular and I think they're fun, and it's a good way for me to take a break from making videos for a few minutes. So I haven't looked at this one yet. Which is your favorite meal of the day? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? This is hard for me because my favorite meal of the day is snack at the end of the day. So I'm going to just say dinner. Which would you rather have for breakfast? Ooh, wow. Well, if calories didn't count, I'd rather have the full English. Wow. A French toast. Wow, we had some excellent French toast in London, though, at Patisserie Valerie. I'm going to say French toast. Calories don't count in these quizzes. Choose one. A tasty appetizer, a delicious dessert. Don't make me choose. Ha! I'll say dessert. Pick a popcorn flavor. Sweet, salt, sweet and salty, butter, toffee, salted caramel. I'm going to surprise everybody and just say salt. Pick a midnight snack. Definitely, I'm going to pick chocolate. Pick some fries. I just want regular fries. I do not like the poutine. I could not do that. I do not like soggy French fries. Speaking of fries, do you dip yours in your milkshake? No. Pick a condiment. Mustard. Lastly, pineapple on or off pizza. Off. You got more savory. Your tastes are more aligned with salty or spicy foods. You can pass on a dessert easily, but a salty snack or tasty looking appetizer, that's what your heart wants. I don't believe that, but whatever. I think we all know that I like sweets. But, I mean, I'm going to eat a sweet over a salty any day. But the questions, some of them really didn't align with me. I have a big box to open today. This is Dippin' Dots. Ordered these and because I wanted to try them for the channel. I have never had Dippin' Dots in my life. And Kevin, let me have this. Oh, Kevin's trying to help me, but
I'd say there's dry ice in there.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna have to set the camera up, and Kevin's gonna have to help me. I had to set the tripod up for this. Are you breaking the box? Okay. I was gonna keep the box, but now I'm not gonna keep the box.
Take the box.
Oh, it's okay. It's no big deal. I have plenty of boxes.
We can take
so
it.
It's like
Yeah.
it comes like this.
Yeah.
And what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to open this up and then take pictures, and we have to immediately do the review of these because these have to be kept in a refrigerator, a freezer that is lower than 40 degrees. Negative 40 degrees. And your home refrigerator, most store refrigerators don't go negative 40 degrees. That's why not everybody sells Dippin' Dots. So once I open these, you're gonna see me in these same clothes for the Dippin' Dots review. You probably won't see the review for a long time though because I'm so far behind. But I want to show you how these come.
And it came a day earlier than what they said it was going to be.
Yeah, I just ordered these. Now,
and just to let you know, the shipping company doesn't ring the doorbell or anything, so most of the time.
No, I had no idea that these were on the front porch. If they don't see a car out front, they assume that nobody's at home. You're not supposed to touch dry ice, Anders told me. So, but these are frozen. They're really frozen. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to dry ice with your bare hands.
Well, I'm gonna have to get a glove then because it's under there.
Okay.
Can I get an oven mitt?
Yeah.
So this is how these come.
Probably not supposed to grab them either, but I don't know.
Oh, I ordered 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be one more. Okay. So nothing else is in the container. I'm going to, like I said, I wanted to show you how these come, packaged. There's tons of, I'll show you. A lot of dry ice in there. So, I have no idea how long they were sitting on the porch, but they're still good and cold. Look what I got in the mail today. I got 2 Little Miss books. I've ordered 4, didn't I, Kevin? I ordered Little Miss Inventor and something else.
Chinese New Year?
Oh, Chinese New Year, that's it. Yeah, Chinese New Year and Little Miss Inventor. But I got these in the mail today. I guess maybe they were in the United States already. Little Miss Sparkle and Little Miss Fabulous. So I just wanted to let you all know because I've got the base like set, the Little Miss set in the box, and I haven't even started reading but just a few of those, I think. So now I can add these to my collection. These came out, one of them came out in like 2014. Of course, I can't film and look in the beginning at the same time. This one, it might not say. Does it say in the front of that book when it came out? So Little Miss Sparkle came out in 2016. And
same thing.
Little Miss Fabulous came out in 2016. And I think the last book I think like Little Miss Hug or somebody was the last book in my set. And that came out in 2014. That's how I knew I didn't have these. We have a box from the United Kingdom. However, it was bought by Morgan and Chris in Canada.
Right.
Well, their address, the place it came from says London, Greater London.
That's what I'm saying. It was shipped from.
It was shipped from London.
Right, London.
But Morgan and Chris in Canada are the ones who bought it. This is going to be popcorn, and I don't know what kind of popcorn. I don't know what flavors, but I know it's popcorn. Morgan had asked me, have we ever heard or bought Joe and Seth's? Which you're tempted to say Joseph's, though that's me. But it's Joe and Seth's popcorn. And I said, I never saw that when we were in London. I've never heard of that. And she said that, I'm almost positive, she said they were taking a trip and that they would send me some. But this was ordered and sent. So, and they have all kinds of popcorn.
What does it say on the front? 34. Yeah, 34.
34 awards.
Yeah. I thought that was 34.
This is their catalog, and it says what makes our popcorn so special. It's handmade in England. Hey, that alone, you don't have to go any further. It's air popped, all natural ingredients, the flavor sequence, and extensive range. When we do the review of this, I'll talk more about it so that you don't have to listen to me talk about it twice. Ooh, and they have sauces. Caramel sauce collection. What else
like you
is
put
in
it over
here?
stuff.
Yeah, like you could put it over those pancakes right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so awesome. Okay, well let's see what flavor she sent me because I could talk about that. Let's see. Belgian chocolate and hazelnut popcorn, an enchanting crunch with a rich nutty coating. So there's that one. Belgian chocolate. Double salted caramel. That sounds wonderful. A stunning contrast of double salt and sweet. I've never had double salted caramel, so I don't know that any companies around here do double salted, but they should. Because sometimes they say it's supposed to be like salted and it's not. Maybe the double part helps it. strawberry cheesecake. Smooth cream cheese with a fruity strawberry topping. Okay. Oh my gosh. Do you see what that says? The Greatest Showman New York Cheesecake Gourmet Popcorn. A creamy, show-stopping combination with hints of Madagascar vanilla.
What is that?
The Greatest Showman, only in cinemas. Only in cinemas presents.
It's too small for me to read.
That's awesome. Love that. And if you don't watch well, I guess if you don't watch the vlogs, you wouldn't be watching this because this is a vlog. But I talked about The Greatest Showman in a vlog a couple of weeks ago. It is so good. The music is wonderful. I'm glad she got that one. Peanut butter gourmet popcorn. Splendidly creamy with a truly delicious nutty crunch.
Last one.
And she knows that I love peanut butter. This is maple syrup. You know the Canadians have to get me the maple syrup. Maple syrup and roasted pecan. Satisfyingly sweet with a nutty pecan crunch. And there's how that looks. You did not pick one flavor that does not sound wonderful. All of these, yes, all of these sound very good. I will split these into 2 videos. I can tell you that right now. That way we have a chance to enjoy each one. But I'll do 3 and 3, and I don't know which ones I'll put together. But this is awesome. Thank you very, very much, Morgan and Chris. I really appreciate this. And yeah, I don't know where this is sold. If you know what stores, yeah, tell me what stores you've seen these in, because Lord knows we were in every store.
Seemed like it. Seemed like we walked in every store front there was in existence there. Even a couple of the home run ones.
What do you mean?
The little individual convenience stores. Seemed like we went in a bunch of those too. We
would come out of a store and I'm sure Kevin would think, we're done. And we would walk just a little bit, and there would be another one.
Yeah, 3 doors down, there's another one.
And I'd be like, like a dog. It was fun for me. Anyway, this will be great. Thank you so much, Morgan and Chris.
Flaming buffalo chicken.
Flaming buffalo chicken Jack Lanes. Do you want to try them?
I don't know if I ever had those, unless they just changed the package.
You would have to check. I don't know if you've had them or not, and they're not even supposed to be here. It doesn't look like, because nothing else is in. Those packages aren't in this area. Carly asked me if I would film the Little Debbie's, and so we're in Walmart right now, and I figured I would show you the Little Debbie's that we get in Walmart and the Little Debbie's we get in Kroger. I actually think Kroger seems to have more. Now, whether they do or not, I don't know, but they seem to have more. I also want to show you while I'm at it, the Entenmann's, because people send me pictures of Entenmann's all the time that are like, oh, these are so cool and all that. Well, we don't get a lot of Entenmann. Look, these aren't even supposed to be back here. We do not get many Entenmann's at all. You're pretty much looking at it right here. This is pretty much all the Entenmann's we get. Little Debbie's. There's some Hostess. I have to go on down there. Little Debbie's are right here. I was looking for some Hostess. What was I looking for? The peanut butter ding dongs, and I don't see them here. Okay. The Little Debbie's are right here on the bottom. And you know what? They probably do get as much. It's just the way that Kroger has them displayed, I think, makes them look like that they have more probably. But we do have quite a big selection here. And it looks like they're almost out of the cream ice. These. And what goes here? Strawberry. There's a strawberry one that should be right there. So you would have banana, orange, and strawberry. And they go all the way up here. So they have the maple buns, spin wheels, honey buns, the glazed donut sticks, which are awesome. Even these donuts are Little Debbie donuts. The muffins are Little Debbie muffins. Nutty buddies. I still want to call them nutty bars because they were always nutty bars when we were growing up. So that is the selection in Walmart. And so I'm going to try to film it for you in Kroger as well. It's more difficult to film in Kroger, I think. Oh, I didn't even notice the zebra brownies. It's a little bit more difficult to film in Kroger, but I'm going to try to do it for you anyway. And then on the other side, we have some Pepperidge Farm cookies. Tate's, they're just becoming big enough to have those here. The Voortmans, they have a lot of sugar-free here. They've gotten more in because when we did taste test of sugar-free Voortmans, they did not have all these. So anyway, I'm going to look at my list and see what we need, but that's the Little Debbie for Walmart. So we are in Kroger now, and these are the Little Debbies in Kroger, and you can see they're displayed differently. These are like on the end of a shelf. And so it just, I don't remember Walmart having the peanut butter crunch or the fig bars, but they might have. I think it's just all in how they're displayed. And so I'm going to try to get it for you, but it's always a little bit more challenging. Devil squares. I don't remember seeing those devil squares. No.
Raisin cream pie.
Okay, and the muffins, Star Crunch, raisin cream pie. Is that what you just said? Yeah, I don't remember seeing those either. Now, they might have had them, but I just don't remember. And then here are their Hostess. And someone wanted me to look for some Hostess in the, like the muffins, but they don't have those at all that I can see. They also don't have the new peanut butter ding dongs. They have the ho-hos, but the ding dongs, they still have the white fudge. So we just don't have those in our area yet. So see how it's displayed. It's on the end. It's really nice because you can see them all. We're in the bathroom because I wanted to talk to you about this candle that I bought. And this is where I have I keep burning candles. I think this, at our old house, I used to always keep them on the stove, right in the middle of the stove. But since, this is gonna sound gross, but it's the truth, since the cats can now get up and walk across the stove, I no longer keep burning candles there. So I have to keep it somewhere where it's safe. Now, I have to say, yes, we wipe off everything before we use the counters or the stove or anything like that. It all gets wiped off. I have cleaning things, so I know people are funny about that. We do not eat spoonfuls of cat hair, so I have to say that because of comments I've gotten. Anyway, I keep the candle in the bathroom because it's safe. So I think a couple weeks ago I showed this, and of course I'm reviewing it. I'm talking to you about it while it's burning because I thought about it. This candle, I showed it to you a couple weeks ago. I bought one for my sister's birthday, and Kevin, behind my back, I didn't know, but he ordered one for me as well. This candle is from the Warm Glow Candle Company, and so it looks like this. And when you get it, it is in a bag, like a cellophane bag, and it has like a bow on the top or something like that. And I had not had one of these candles for probably 15 years. They used to sell candles from this company in a gift shop place in this town. And they sold these candles and they sold the cake candles. Who remembers the cake candles? Those candles look like this, and it would remind you like a cake, and they came in a box, and they still sell them. If you do a Google search for a cake candle, you're going to see what I mean, and it looks very similar to this, but my favorite was always the Warm Glow Candle Company, and I think this one's called like Evening Mocha or something with mocha or something like that. And it was always my favorite candle. So when my sister's birthday came up, I thought, I'm going to buy her one of those candles. They don't sell them in town. They only sell Candleberry candles. Now, I love the Candleberry brand, and that gift shop sells tons of Candleberry candles. And we went in there and smelled them, and I thought, you know what? No, I really want to get her one of those from the Warm Glow Candle Company. Well, unfortunately, they have changed their formula, or it was just stronger because I was in a smaller house. I don't think that's an excuse. I think they've changed something in the last 15 years or so. And I think it wasn't for the better, because I've had candles in here before from like Bath and Body Works and Candleberry, and they smell up the whole house. You can smell them when you come in the front door, and this is a good sized place, and you can smell it all over the house. So I really don't think that's an excuse. I just said that to be nice. Really, I think that whatever they've changed wasn't helpful to them, because I'm sad now. I haven't even asked my sister, did you like your candle? Because I know she wouldn't be rude and tell me, no, it really doesn't have a strong smell. I don't think she would ever tell me that, because it was like $17 or something. It was $17 a piece, and then we probably had to pay for shipping. I'm not sure, because Kevin paid for it. But I know she wouldn't say that, but I'm kind of bummed out that I gave her one for her birthday, because I know that it does not have a strong smell at all. It smells like, yes, like something is burning, like there is a wax item burning. Like you can tell that it's a candle, but you would never know that this was like a mocha scent. I'm just very, very, very disappointed in it. I will not order another one from them. And I'm sorry if you know of the candle company or work for them or whatever, but I'm very displeased with it. So I just won't be ordering from them again. But now I will get more from Candleberry. I did not do it to be cost effective at all. There is a big difference in price, and now I know you get what you pay for, I guess. This was like $17 for this one. Candleberry candles for the same size, for the big jar candles, they're like $25, which is the same, I believe, as a Yankee Candle. I think Yankee candles are $25 as well, and I like Yankee Candle a lot. Yankee Candle is, they're in the next town over. They're not as convenient to get. Also, I don't like going in the Yankee Candle shops. And it's the same way if we have two different shops that I know of in Lexington. There's one in Hamburg is what it's called, and it's just a regular shop you walk into. And then there's also one at the mall. And I've had the same experience at both places. It's kind of like when I've talked about going to Lush, and Lush, they won't leave you alone. I've had that same experience at Yankee Candle, to where I don't want to go in Yankee Candle at all. I mean, it smells, when you're in the mall and you walk by it smells so good. You can smell all these different scents, but I won't go in there, because even when they have like the Halloween stuff and the Christmas stuff, because you get aggravated to death. They stay on you. They come up to you and they want to know, can they help you with something, or blah, blah, blah. And they want to talk to you the entire time. And then they want to talk you into, it's like they're getting paid a commission or something, which I'm sure they're not. But that's how it seems, because they will not leave you alone to look on your own. And it's happened to me at both locations, to where, well, the location closest to us, they, like nobody else is, they're not a busy shop. So nobody else is ever in there, so they don't have anybody else to look at. So they stare at you, like they will, like you can feel like they are staring at you the whole time you're in there. So I have been bugged a little bit in there, but not as much. The one out at the mall, oh, they will not leave you alone. It's like their life depends on selling you a candle. And that maybe that's the case. Maybe they're getting some management telling them, look, we've got to sell these things or we're going to lose our space, something like that. But you're also driving away the customers when you do that, and you're going to sell fewer because you're not going to sell to me. Because all I do is I want to get out of there. I tell Kevin, let's go. Thanks, let's go. So anyway, I didn't mean this to be a candle rant. I didn't mean to go on and on and on at all. But I just wanted to tell you, in case you saw me, you know, when I mentioned something, getting something, and when you see me take it out of the box, I don't want you to think, oh, Tammy really likes those candles, and so I should order from them. I want to come back and let you know, no, I wouldn't order from them. I would stick with Candleberry, Yankee Candle if you want to brave it, if your location's different. I also like the Bath and Body Works candle. But one other thing I wanted to point out, I didn't realize it until I got it. Oh, wait a minute, this doesn't have a lid. I really like that about the Bath and Body Works candles, or Yankee Candle, or Candleberry Candle. I like a candle with a lid. If you order Warm Glow Candle Company, or at least if you order it in this form, now they might have it in a jar with a lid, but in this form and with the cake candles, there's no lid to put on it. So when you blow it out, it goes everywhere. It just, and that does will leave a black soot. If you burn a candle in the same area of your house, like I always burn them right here, after a while, it may take a year or so, but the soot will build up on your wall. And so I like to have a candle with a lid. So even if I go to like Bath and Body Works, they've got some new candles that have like, I'm thinking they have like just a cardboard cut out over them with holes where you can smell them. I will not get those. I do have some lids from previous candles, because I know a lot of you will say, oh, we'll just use a lid from another candle, and that's fine for me. So I could do that. If I wanted to buy one without a lid, I could do that because I have kept some lids. But that's not practical for people that haven't kept their lids. So if you don't have a lid, then that's something you'll want to look for when you go to Bath and Body. You'll want to look for a candle with an actual lid. I would much rather have a candle with a lid. So I'm sorry. This is the great candle rant of 2018. I didn't intend on it to be. So if you stuck in this long, thank you. I look hot. And I mean heat hot, because I am hot right now. I'm wearing a sweatshirt.
Because you always look hot, baby.
I'm wearing a sweatshirt, and we just got back from a very long walk. And I carried my camper with me the entire time, but I didn't vlog a thing because we basically go around the same area. And today we did go in a little different area, but there was just nothing that I felt like that was vlog worthy. So I wanted to tell you, Kevin and I were talking about a subject I thought was interesting. Kevin, we tease each other often, just saying that we think it would be neat to have a transporter, you know, to transport yourself from one place to another. Oh, and you have to tell what you did this afternoon. Kevin called me anytime he has a meeting someplace else. He will call me and talk to me in between this meeting place and this meeting place. So he called me this afternoon, and he's talking to me, and he's talked to me the whole time, and he gets there in the parking lot, and he parked, and what happened?
I'm talking to her, and I look at my calendar to see what room we're going to be in, and I was in the wrong campus. So I drove back to where I had just left.
Yes, he didn't have to leave at all. He was at the right place the whole time. So I thought that was funny. But he was talking about, we were talking about like how cool it would be to have a transporter, and I remember
because the traffic was bad.
The traffic was bad, and I remember. Do you remember when the Sims in the Sims game they put a transporter in there?
Oh yeah.
And you could transport yourself to work. The Sims game, computer game, if you don't know. But I think it would totally be cool to have a transporter. But I also was thinking about how many businesses would go away if you did that. Because I would think all the car manufacturers and what else were we talking about?
Construction, like highway construction people, and
I mean, think of just anything to do with the roads but the car accidents, you know, you're talking about
yeah, insurance.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things would end if you had a transporter, but
of course, even in Star Trek, they still have vehicles that move from place to place. So
they do, but they don't use them very. They don't use them very often, though.
Not very often.
No, but Kevin brought up something that I had no idea about, and I don't know if any of you have heard about this either. So I wanted him. What was it called? A loop?
Oh, the Hyperloop. Hyperloop.
Is that what it's called?
Hyperloop One.
Hyperloop
Yeah, it's something
One.
they're playing around with to make this like shuttle system, like these tubes underneath the ground.
Tubes underneath the ground, and talk about it.
Not like a train tube, but like a kind of like the things you have at the bank where you stick the tube in there and it goes. Shwoop.
That's what I pictured when you said that.
That's kind of like what this is, except it's on rails, and anyway, it goes really fast.
And he's not telling you everything that I want. You told me that you put your whole car in there.
Yeah, the plans are to be able to drive the thing up. It takes your car down, it hooks your car up into it, and it pulls your car onto the lane to where you can go to. And then when you get to your destination, it lets you up and you drive off.
Or they'll have
videos online.
Or they'll have like, well, I haven't looked yet. Or they'll have like empty vehicles, you said, that you can get in.
Like passenger vehicles.
So
I mean, like pods, like you could get into and ride with people.
I'm thinking, why would you own your own car?
I mean, if that was the case.
Yeah.
If you had a station close to you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this will ever happen in our lifetime.
You never know.
I really, really don't.
That's how much money that he's going to spend on it.
I do not see it happening at all, because you would have to, I mean, that would be a cool way to travel, although I think people like me, you would have to get over your fear. Because
it's all underground.
Well, it would be neat if okay, this would be cool. We're playing imagination now here. But if they had like a movie running or some kind of video running
where it
on
looks like you're out looking outside.
Yes.
They probably would, because you wouldn't want to be claustrophobic in these tubes.
That's what I was thinking. They could have run ads on the side or whatever, make it look like you're outside, but something to where you don't realize that you're in a tube. Or how fast you're going.
Yeah.
Because
they could play a video like it looks like you're going 40 or 50 miles per hour, and in reality you're going 150 miles per hour.
Right. Yeah, that would be really, really cool, because otherwise I think I would be terrified. I would be really, really scared. I don't see that ever happening in our lifetime anyway, though, but I wanted to bring that up to you all because I thought it was cool and I hadn't heard of it, and maybe you all have heard of it, and maybe you all know more details about it. So, but I'm going to end the vlog here. No.
Okay. It's something different.
Oh. No, somebody asked Kevin if he would do a video on how he takes care of his contacts. I'm assuming they want a whole video on that.
It would be very short. I mean, literally a minute. I don't do anything special.
Okay, then let's talk about it here. Kevin's going to tell you right here how he takes... I thought they wanted to, like, see what you do. She said that she has just got contacts and it was new for her, and she was just wanting to see how you took care of your contacts.
Oh. I mean, I could do a video if you want.
But it would be really, really short.
I literally poke my finger in my eye and take my contact out and spray them off and stick them in the case and spray some stuff in the case and put the lid on it.
And that's it.
And that's literally it. In the morning, I dump my hand, hose it off, stick my finger in my eye again, and that's it. I mean, literally, that's all I did.
He just did the video. That was it.
That was the whole thing.
That is truly all that he does, and that's all that Ashley does, too.
Yeah. Now, some people take it, put it in their hand and scrub it and stuff like that.
I used to.
I used to, too, when I wore my contacts for longer periods of time. Mm-hmm. But I only wear my contacts for 4 weeks anyway. So in that 4 weeks, they don't get enough buildup to bother me anyway. So it's like, just why bother? You know? Right. So
now mine, I wore mine. I wish that I could still wear contacts, but my eyes got to the point where they were so dry, and well, and they just it feels
they were itchy, weren't they?
Well, no, it felt like I could feel them. It hurt. It literally made my eyes hurt. And I wore contacts for years and years and years, so I wish I still could wear them though. And I always had aqua. You remember that? Mm-hmm. I had aqua contacts, and it was nice. It's nice to have a different color than what your eyes really are, or to have them tinted a little bit, because then you can see them in your hand, or if you drop them on the counter or you drop them on the floor, you can actually see them. Because Kevin dropped his the other day on this desk, and it's clear. So he had a hard time finding it. No, you didn't drop it on
No,
your
it was in
nose.
my eye.
It was, that's right, it was in his eye.
It rolled up somewhere in my eyeball. Lovely for those of you who don't wear contacts.
And he's
huh?
like, do you see this contact? And he was rolling his eye all over the place. So I don't see it. I don't
It's just
see it at
stuck
all.
up there somewhere.
Ashley, though, has dropped hers in here on this table. And Ashley has also dropped hers in the bathroom on the carpet. And I mean, it's almost impossible to find them
But even a
sometimes.
tinted contact's hard to find too.
Tinted's much better, though.
They are easier.
So if you can get tinted, even if they're just a little...
Well, the brand I used to buy, I don't even know what the Bausch & Lomb or something now. I don't remember what but the ones I used to have used to be a very slight blue tint. I mean, just barely a blue
Just to
tint.
let you know they were there.
They were called a handling tint. And it didn't change the color of your eye really, but it was just enough to see it if you were in your hand or whatever. You would know where it was at. But
Right.
I've been wearing contacts for, 30 years. So I'm 35 years probably. So I'm pretty used to handling my contacts pretty much. So.
Yeah, you get used to it very, very quickly. So to whoever that was that asked me that question, I don't even know who it was. That's all that he does. And
literally, I don't do anything special.
it will not take you long at all to get used to it.
No.
I know it probably seems like a lot now, a lot to remember and stuff like that, but really it's not. It's not bad. There's only one, the saline, there was one kind that you have to be really careful or it'll burn your eyes.
Well, there's 3 different kinds of solutions. There's saline solution, which does not clean anything. It's just wet. And then they got multi-purpose solution, which is actually a cleaner. And they got that one that has like hydrogen peroxide in it, where it's got a red lid on it, so it lets you know, don't put this in your eye.
Yeah.
And you put you fill it up, and you put them in the thing. You put your contacts in this little holder, and you put them in there, and it.
I would never buy
like
that kind.
Well, I tried it, and it really just didn't make any difference. You're spending a lot of. You're spending a lot of extra money for. I didn't think it made any difference. Like I said, if I were wearing my contacts for 6 months at a time, it might make a difference. But literally 4-week contacts, they're not built.
So you would just get the one in the middle, not
the multi-purpose.
multi-purpose solution. Yeah,
it's disinfecting.
That's what we always ever get.
Oh, when we first started, remember you had the tablets and the
they were like little pills. They
bottled
were
water, and you had to put them in your contact case and let them bubble and.
They were the size of like a birth control pill, and
Yeah.
you would have to put one in the water. And my mom used to buy gallon jugs of water every time we would go to the store. She would buy these gallon jugs
You're
of
supposed to
water
have had
for her contacts.
saline, basically.
Yes, it's crazy how things have changed.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps you out. I hope that answers your question. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here because we're not doing anything.
It's gonna rain all day tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see if we get out and do anything. I'm sure we need to go to the grocery, but I don't know that we're gonna. I don't know that we're going to go to any special stores or anything like that tomorrow because it's literally going to rain all day, isn't it? So we'll probably be here for most of the day. But I hope you all are having a good week, and I really appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next week.